Hey everyone, Matt here again. Still in the lab, or back in the lab I should say. Here's kind of part two to this. So I mentioned before that the fossils usually come in all busted up and in pieces. Well, we use a number of tools, like this little mini jackhammer here. All right, this little tiny tip on it, needle-like tip. This is for removing small pieces of rock, and when you turn it on, it's all air-powered, and this thing vibrates back and forth, and you get to clean rock off of surfaces. And so we've got a number of sizes, from big to little tiny ones like this, and this is what we use for that. Now, when we get all that rock removed and we have just a little bit of crust of iron oxide or a little bit of sandstone or whatever it might be, then we turn to this unit here. Okay, we call this the Comco unit. So anyone in the lab, we all just know it's a Comco unit, but it's also Microblaster. It's a sandblaster, a miniature sandblaster, and this is, we can do air pressure and powder flow and all these different things. We can regulate all this. All right. And we have to constantly change these settings as we work on soft bone or hard bone or soft or hard matrix that's stuck to it. Now, in this, we use baking soda. All right, we have to sift it till it's extra fine. We put it in the reservoir here, and we use that baking soda because it's harder than the dirt, but softer than the bone. And so that's how we clean the fossil. So if you want to look in here real quick, I'll show you a couple of things. Over here is Henry's pelvis. Actually, let me blow the dust off of it real quick. There you go. That's kind of satisfying there, isn't it? But this is Henry's other ilium. And we found this recently in a plaster jacket, and now we're prepping it. You can see all these cracks. So we have to remove all of this dirt. You can see the dirt crust right here on it. We have to remove that to make it look like this, and then we'll glue everything. But today, you saw earlier, the chevron here, okay, we had to do some glue on it, and there's a little bit of rock to remove off of it. So here's how we'll do this. Yeah, you can see that. It's a slow process, but you don't want to go too fast because you'll end up destroying the fossil if you do that. So we have to very slowly abrade away that rock on the surface. And sometimes the nozzle plugs up in the machine, and so we have to stop and take everything apart, which I think is going on right now. We're not getting a good flow of powder out. But you get the idea, guys. So what's cool is you get a sneak peek of some really cool bones that we haven't shown the world yet. Henry's pelvis and this really cool chevron. So anyway, so now you know something that no one else knows. And that's what you get for watching our videos, that inside peek to the museum. In this case, the inner workings of the lab. Anyway, guys, stay safe, have fun. It's a beautiful day. Go out and play. Take care, guys.